Well, we about to get started. Celtics and Embiid again. Kuminga at 8 p.m. And of course, Wemby says he don't say goodbye to me, Argentina. He may be saying goodbye tonight. This is Mikey with Step Back Nation. Let's keep talking about it. Last night, again, real quick. Pistons versus Magic. What a performance again. Okay, what a performance. I'm just shocked. Too much of Thompson. Okay, I'm making fun of him a little bit. Thompson need more offense. Got to shoot the three in the summer, brother. Harris, too much of Harris. 8 for 17, 0 for 5. Mr. Harris, too much, bro. Too much. Yeah. Duncan Robinson, boy, they paid a lot. 1 for 6. Look, 3-point. Look, just look at 3-point line. What else we got to talk about? Just look at 3-point line. What else we saying? Lord have mercy. Cade Cunningham. Listen, he needs to score with him. You see, this is why I talk about the draft. He needs a score. Do you know who would work perfect with this team? The dude from Kansas, Darren. Darren will work perfect for this team. This would be a locked in matchup. Maybe they could get some trades for whoever gets Darren. All right, in the draft. This is a perfect. But there's a lot of plays that can fulfill that scoring roles in the NBA right now. So go hunt. Need a scorer, guys. LeVert, I mentioned him. 20, brother, you let me down. 24. You had 25 minutes, brother. 1 for 4, 0 for 1. You were scared to shoot or not ready. All right, that was the X factor. He can get going if he gets going. Just did not happen. Couldn't put it together. Shout outs to Green. Has always been coming through. Magic, Wagner. Wow. 1 for 3. Bonchero didn't even have a good night. There goes that 3-point shot. So inconsistent. 18. They got a bad one from Bonchero. But who came through? Man, Bane is so consistent, y'all. It's retarded. It was an ugly game, too. Bane is so consistent. Look at the stats on Suggs, y'all. Look at Suggs' stats. Pistons, how'd you lose this game? 1 for 13, 1 for 11. Boy, I'm not going to lie to you. The more they win, Orlando, the more you win, the worse it is for you. I'm serious. I think you guys need to go to the draft. I'm not even playing. I mean, Black doesn't play enough, or he's trying to forge a role. This is a perfect Darius O'Cuff all day, or go get John Moran, pair him back up with Bane. They need something here, okay? They really do. Your core is Bonchero, Wagner, and Bane, the big three. If you can add on a superstar, this team would be nice, really deadly. But the best of the worst won tonight in the Magic. Let's go back one. Lord have what a nasty night. That was ugly. All right. Other games, right? Just walking this through. When we talk about teams getting set up and ready to really get bowling, Thunder. I mean, do I need the same thing? I mean, they just pull out the broomsticks and said, forget about it. We ain't playing with you. 24, Holmgren, Hartstein, 18, Mitchell, 22, Shea Gilgeous, 31. Just a unified team. Caruso. The good thing, listen, the talent is not the best talent, but they know each other so well, it makes them upper echelon on talent. They're basically welded together, y'all. They're meshed. When a team's meshed, there's nothing you could do. You're like, how are they winning? They just know each other, and it's gonna be a rough go. The talent ain't all that. It's not like, oh my god, it's not like they got a big five. It's just they know each other and they're meshed, and you in trouble. Suns, Brooks, hello, 23, Green, 23, and Booker, 24. Not bad for the squad. They're missing pieces, just too small, right? They need some bigs in there. Okay, they got some good draft picks. Malick from Duke. What's the other dude's name? The dude that came over from Charlotte. I should know off the top of my head, but I'm talking about the big center. They got some size, so maybe it's power forward that you go after, guys, in this draft. There's plenty to go get. Go find it. I want to throw it out there, but I was gonna say Zion. It wouldn't be bad here, but who would you have to give up? All right, keep Green, keep Booker. Throw Zion in there. They need something there at the power forward position. I believe they have the rest. They're not bad. Look, guys, the Suns are not bad, guys. Not bad at all. All right. Green 1 for 10 though, brother. Sorry, gotta call that out. I just spotted that. Shit, what the hell you doing? This 1 for 7 for 3. It's not gonna work out, but it's really his first playoff, so I'm gonna let the boy run. Let's go back. What's the next game? Okay, and we'll talk about the games tonight in a second. and Cominga in France. All right, let's keep going. Last one, of course, was just the Heartbreak Hotel. Okay, Heartbreak Hotel in the playoffs. And when you look at this team and we talk about them, I mean, the Nuggets and the Timberwolves. It's so sad that the Nuggets, meaning the Timberwolves, have to go what they're going through with missing so many players. The Sumo came back was solid with the 18. Randall was solid with 27. Definitely been a keeper. Gobert went for 3. Pass some more to him. Maybe get some more. I mean, seriously, get the big boy involved. He's looking for it. Get him involved. Why don't you get him involved? Jaden McDaniels, 13 points, 5 for 11, 0 for 3. Bones Highland was a dog. Shannon Jr. came through. They got talent on this team. I told you Shannon Jr. was a dog. 15 for him. All right. Need to utilize him more. Okay. It just wasn't enough. Ain't that crazy? With all that, it still wasn't enough. All right. And again, everybody was pretty much solid. Jaden probably could have gave him a couple more threes and hit it, but it's not going to make up that 125 difference. I believe tonight was just they didn't have enough guns. I mean, sorry, the bullets went out. Johnson on the Nuggets, if he gets going, that's why they brought him in. They can be special. 18 for him. Jones puts up 20, and that was the big difference maker. They threw Jones. Look at this lineup, guys. Look at this lineup. You see what they're missing, right? Spencer Jones puts up 20 points. The bench looking up, saying I'm coming in. Jokic still talking about Lakers. They want to make that super Euro team. I've been on that. But stick to what you got. Braun puts up 9. Murray puts out 24. Murray still bad shooting, though, guys. High volume. Bad 9 for 23. Whew, I don't know, bro. Jonas looks good. T. Jones looks good. Very solid defensively. Tim Hardaway, very good night on limited minutes. Okay, so good for Timmy. Maybe that's the role, right? They struggle with him because he's such a great shooter. Aaron Gordon, again, being out with Watson. And for these two to come through, and Johnson and Mr. Brown, Bruce Brown. I think it's a great achievement, and again, utilize your freaking roster. That's the talking point. Who wins this out? Well, again, with all these freaking injuries, it looks like Gordon will come back. I would prefer to see them go to the next round. I'm serious. I really would. I don't want to see the Timberwolves. I'm sorry. I don't want to see the Timberwolves all injured up. Anthony Edwards beat up and your boy knocked out of it with the what do you call it? God damn it, torn Achilles. I'm good. I don't want to see that tonight. Let's talk about tonight. Sorry, DiVincenzo. I got the Nuggets coming back beating them. I mean, but again, I wouldn't be surprised. I just want that. But odds are, no offense, Bones or somebody's gonna pull out a good game and they're gonna move to the next round. It's just so tough to come back from that large of a deficit behind. But I'm going to go out there, even though I'm going to be wrong, I'm going to put the Nuggets coming back because just too many. I don't want to see them go to the next round. It's going to be ugly. How about 76ers Celtics tonight? I think Boston puts in the bed, man. I'm sorry. And there's going to be a lot of soul searching with your boys from the 76ers. Really, there's going to be a lot of soul searching. They're going to have to figure this out. 3-point shooting is off course. You just traded for it. And he's not even playing for the Thunder. Your 3-point shooter from Duke that you drafted, you traded, and now you're missing that. You're missing that consistent range, okay? Very good team here, though. Very good team. They're loaded, man. Defensively, they're loaded, but can you rely on Embiid? Do you go ahead and say, let me see what I can get for Embiid, guys? Because Drummond and Bona are good enough for what you're doing in this new NBA. You don't need to focus in on a center and make him be the fruit of life, okay? You can do all guards, and you got the leaping athletic big men that just rebound and shot block, and you got that. And Drummond, by the way, is gaining a 3-point shot. Congratulations. Shout out to you. They got to restructure here, in my opinion. Let's keep looking. Who else we got? Kuminga said, Kuminga said for the Hawks, yeah, I'm still on it. I'm still on Jersey. Jersey stand up. Knicks, 2-2. It's very important that you get everyone on the Hawks involved. Mike Brown, yes, his coaching job is at stake, but they did not load up the correctly in what I call the personnel department. A lot of these coaches have this issue. They don't go get what they need to. Knicks, okay? Let's look at some of the players here. Towns, all-star. Brunson, all-star. Mikal Bridges, I never understood that one, and now everyone's coming to it. So I don't want to lean in on it. I just don't, I didn't see it there. Okay, but they have a guy. They do have a guy, Mohamed Diarra. I don't know where he's from. One of these Frenchies. He's athletic, long. Get in a minute. Tyler Kolek is a very good guard. Just ruining his career here. When he gets an opportunity somewhere to play point guard, you guys are going to be stunned on the talent of Tyler Kolek. He's not playing. Mitchell Robinson, got to get him in that center position. Got to get him playing defense. Give him that 10, 15 minutes so he can block shots. OG Anunoby, they got him. Even that one. I love him, but sorry, it wasn't all that. They be picking up some things like they think that we got it now. Dog, you gotta get the top dog out there, man. Nick, y'all always getting this, mediocre, right? They can be on a good one night, but they're gonna be bad the next night. I think it's just personnel. And honestly, when we go to the Hawks, all right? When we go to the Hawks, Kuminga, Johnson, Young, fresh and clean, CJ McCollum, a dog guard. How about Dyson Daniels on the defensive end? Got the number one pick. Got to get going. Zachary Richichet, Français. Oneke is the only center really inside, which is even more sad because that's really where they, Alondale and Onaneko are keeping up with Towns and Mitchell. I mean, it shouldn't be. Buddy Hield is still there. I think he may be injured. Gabe Vincent's there. How about the year from Nickeil Alexander-Walker out of Maryland? Kerry Crisper is there for sure. Again, you look on paper, not enough, okay? But you may have two potential all-stars, okay? And I'm gonna keep shouting them out. Jersey stand up, Kuminga and Johnson. That just may be too much. It may feel like, I'm not saying they play the same. I'm just saying that type of 1-2 punch of Vince Tracy McGrady here. So that may be too much for just one Patrick Ewing and Karl Anthony Towns. Because McCollum and Brunson kind of X out themselves. McCollum is still balling. So I'm going to leave it at that. I had the Hawks winning this series. But it's all about player management. Diarra from Knicks can ruin it for me. They need to get him in a little bit more versus Mikal Bridges, okay? Who's a smart player, but it's not a guy I would rely on. He's a very smart player. I would give him that. If you make him the fourth man, your team is good, right? That's when he can excel. Not as a guy that needs to be relied upon. How about, do we need to talk about this? So it's all about, listen, shout outs to you, Danny, but I mean, let's just call it, let's keep it a B here. It's all about what the Spurs wanted to, okay? Do the Spurs want to close it out or not, okay? Do we want to rest another game and play some bench? But all right, it's a wrap. All right, that's it. It's a wrap. Shout outs to the Blazers, though. They got talent, without a doubt. They got a lot of effing talent, and I'm really happy for them that they're able to bring themselves to the table to be a potential team that walks in the championship. But just imagine you here. Imagine you. You got Harrison Barnes coming off the bench, and then you got three Pied Pipers on top, young, fresh, and clean that want to go kill you. All right, Wemby, Castle, Harper. I think it's too much. Then you got some young Bryant in there. Champagne consistent. Vassell improved this game. How about, I didn't even mention Darian Fox, which makes it a four killer. Barnes, one time one of the best basketball players in the nation, by the way, in high school. What a squad, man. Really, what a squad. They got Bismack there. Kelly Olynyk has not played much. Hornet's been great. Plumlee, they got the size, man. They got some bruises. I would go younger in the draft, though. I'll get some young guns. I think David Jones Garcia is injured, but boy, have mercy. If they get him going in a row for 5 or 6 minutes, God, I don't know what to tell y'all. Now, here goes your win. 3-point shooting. I don't see it. All right, I'll be straight up with y'all. I do not see a 3-point shooting. That may be the only adversary for this team. Step back, nation. Game's on tonight. We want to talk draft too, right? Well, rookie of the year. I want to go down a separate video. I think a lot of good things could happen when talking about that and in the upcoming draft for a quickie. I'm out of here. Peace.